Hey, with the Ones community, this is Benny right here. It's a plum pleasure to be with you today. I don't remember the last time we spoke, but like I say, I feel great to be here, and I hope you guys are doing great. And today, I would like to talk to you about something real quick. And what I would like to talk to you about is something that we are afraid of. It's something that we put on the pedestal. And every time we feel like going after our dreams, every time we feel like doing what we really want to do in life, we are shackled by that thing. And what I'm referring to here is failure. Why are we so afraid of failure and what failure really is? Right? You know what to do, right? You know how to do it. You know when to do it, but you've never taken action. Why? Because you're afraid. You're afraid of failing, and you constantly asking yourself, what would happen if I failed? What would people think of me if I failed? Would my life still be the same if I fail? Right? So you never take action. Let me tell you something real quick. A good friend of mine, he said, and when he started his swimming career, he was fortunate enough to befriend and one of the top athletes in his community. And he said in one of the conversations, he was trying to pick his brain. So he was asking him questions such as how often he trained and how long it took him to get to the level he's at right now. And he said this top athlete told him one of the greatest thing he ever heard in his life. And this is exactly what he said. And I'm going to try to put it for you. I'm going to try and put it here for you. He said, don't you worry about how long it takes, right? He said, let's suppose to be the master of your craft. You have to jump as high as 10 meters, all right? 95% of the people will give up straight off because they will look at the 10 meters and they'll say, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to jump 10 meters. There is no way on earth I'm going to be able to jump as high as maybe 7 or 8 times my height. I'm out of here. So from the get-go, 95% would get knocked off. And the 5%, I said the 5%, they will break it down. So they will set the goal, the target as high as half a meter or maybe 1 meter. And they will go at it. Failure after failure, failure after failure, trial and errors after trials and errors. And when they start getting it, when they start feeling comfortable, boom, 2 meters. And they would go at it again. Failures after failure, failure after failure, failure after failure. When they're getting it, you guys now know the drill. Boom, 3 meters. And he said, when you will reach maybe 4 or 5 meters, you might need to invest in your diet or in your jumping shoes, your jumping suit, whatever it is. You will find out when you will get there, right? When you will reach 6, 7 meters, you might need to have a professional coach or whatever it is, right? Somebody to help you with your techniques, your what's the word? Agility, right? With somebody with uh, higher knowledge than you. And when you reach, let's say, 8, 9, 10 meters, you might need a whole team around you. Some people to pull you up, some people to push you up. But no matter what it is, you will find out when you get there. Don't you worry about how long it takes. And he said this. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your ally who tells you, hey, there's another step, there's another level to get to, right? And no disrespect. Some of us we go through the day, we go through the week, through the month, the year, and the years without making any mistakes. And we'll be like, oh, thank Lord, it's been a good day. Thank Lord, it's been a good week. All right, we ain't getting nowhere. That's the definition. Because the truth of the matter, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you are not going to be able to get there without failure. And failure is not there to stop you. just to say, hey, listen, there is something that, okay, you don't get right now, but if you keep on pushing, if you keep on working on it, you will get it. You will get it 100%. But we don't have that attitude toward it. So what I want you to do, I don't want to be an act to you. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you, when was the last time, right? The last time you failed at anything? I'm not talking about you failing left, right, and center. I'm talking about failing forward. Once you discover, hey, this is who I want to be, you getting up every single day and failing towards that person. And I remember one guy said once, he said, a failure, all my success, everything I owe, everything I have, I owe to to my failures, right? I owe it to my failures, not to my successes or not to what I achieve, right? My achievement my achievement, right, comes from my success, every achievement, right? So that is the thing that's be going on, and that is what you should understand, right? It's gonna be tricky, and that is a mindset you have to develop. It's not something that you will get up one morning and say, okay, boom, okay, failure is my enemy, and I'm good with that. You have to go every day, do it in spite of fear, right? You might feel the fear of failing, but just throw yourself at it. All right. So I'm gonna leave you with this. So the first thing you might want to do is to find out who you want to be. And I really I don't want to mince my word on that one. You have to find out who you want to be. I'm not saying what you want to drive or what you want to live, because once you find out who you want to be, the rest will follow. I'm going to do a special video where I will talk about how to define how to find out who you really want to be, or how to go for what you really want to be in life. All right. And once you do that, please jot it down. Here I have my vision board. Here you have where I'm at, where I'm coming from, and where I'm going. It's right there. Every day I'm taking a close look and moving forward. So that's how it works, right? And once you get that, you will find out, okay, I can move to the next level. I can move to the next level, level after level, and that is how it works, right? So like I said, I don't want to make this video longer, and I'm gonna have to say, guys, thank you for watching this video right here, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. And one last thing, take great care of your health, right? Because your health is the only vehicle that will carry you where you want to get, flat out. Like I said, and I said it on the previous video, and I'm going to go ahead and reiterate that your health is not a plane, is not a high-speed train. No, your health. Because people who do great are people who feel great. If you don't feel great, you are not going to do great. Point blank. So take great care of your health, and talk to you guys pretty soon. Bye bye.